Everyone says the Bible explainer niche is saturated, but the truth is that new channels like this one called Deep Made Simple are still killing it in this very same niche. The concept is quite simple. They're providing thoughtful, simplified Bible lessons that even my 9-year-old niece can easily understand and appreciate. And what's even more interesting is that the channel has actually racked up more than 150,000 subscribers within just a couple of months of posting, with their overall view count sitting at 7 million. Now, if you're interested in starting a channel like this one, but you're expecting to drop a couple of videos and suddenly go viral, I have some news for you. In fact, this channel's actually dropping one video minimum every single day, and somehow, this consistency has paid off big time, leading to the kind of views that their videos are getting. But consistency alone doesn't amount to much if your scripts aren't engaging and the thumbnails aren't catching the eyes of their viewers, which is why I've put in the work to actually reverse engineer their exact strategy for you guys. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to create videos like these. I'm even going to show you how you can level it up so you can increase the chances of your videos being even more engaging than these ones. Everything you need has been converted into a simple workflow skill that you can simply add to Claude AI to get started. All you have to do is to grab the skill file from either my Discord or Skool community, and you should be ready to go. Links to both communities will be in the description of this video. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have the skill file. Once you have it downloaded, make sure it's installed as a skill inside Claude. Now, to call this particular skill, simply type create a Bible video, hit enter, and Claude is smart enough to trigger that specific skill. As you can see, it's already reading that skill and getting ready to use it. Another way is to use a / command. When you type / all your available skills are shown. This shows all the skills you've added, including the Bible video workflow. Simply select that, hit enter, and the skill should be initialized. Claude will first start by showing you the various stages inside the skill. There's topic ideation, script writing, image, video, and thumbnail prompts. This is very useful since you can choose which stage to start from. So, in case you already have a topic, the AI can jump directly into script generation inside stage 2. In this case, we're going to start from the beginning. I'll type start from stage 1. It's going to create a bunch of topics, along with a brief introduction to each one. It's currently set to create 10 topics for a start, so in case you want more, simply request additional topics. In this case, I'm going to go with this one, about every miracle Moses performed and why each one targeted a specific Egyptian god. Make sure it's copied and pasted inside. The AI is going to ask you whether you're happy with the title or if you'd like to tweak the phrasing. If the title is fine with you, type proceed to stage 2 and it will continue. Now, this may take a couple of minutes, but the AI will write your entire script in detail. For this one, it's about 3,800 words overall. Now, as I always recommend, don't just take the script exactly as the AI has generated. You need to go further, go through, and rewrite it in your own words so that it sounds human and more natural. This part is important, so don't be lazy about it. I know some people say writing scripts takes too long, but people have been writing scripts since day one on YouTube. Just because AI can now generate a draft doesn't mean the work is done. You want to build a business and avoid demonetization, so you need to put in that work. YouTube will keep demonetizing channels that don't, so make sure you're willing to do it. Even if it takes a few hours, it's worth it. If you're not willing to modify the script or rewrite it in your own voice, then honestly, this niche may not be for you. Once you have your script ready, the next step is to move on to stage 3, which is image prompt generation. So just type proceed to stage 3, and the AI will first read through the entire script before generating image prompts for each scene. What Claude has done is generate 65 image prompts that we'll be using to generate the images for the video. Once that's done, you'll notice the AI asking whether you'd like to make any adjustments, or if you'd like to move on to stage 4. Since we have 65 images, it's going to generate 65 video prompts as well, one video prompt for each image. The final 5th stage is the thumbnail prompt generation. Command the AI to proceed, and you should have a very detailed thumbnail prompt generated for your topic in a few seconds. Now that everything is ready, it's time to actually start generating your assets. The tool we'll be using is called Veed. If you haven't heard of it, it's an all-in-one AI-powered video creation platform that can generate images, videos, voiceover, and even do talking head animations. I'll be leaving a link to their website in the description. Once you've signed up for an account, you'll be redirected to the dashboard. Here, you'll notice a few options. There's generate talking head videos, generate assets, edit video, and record. We're going to start by generating the voiceover. To do that, go to create, then select start a new project. This is the interface you'll be working in. It feels quite similar to most editing tools, except in this case, you have a bunch of AI tools built in to handle most of the heavy lifting for you. To generate the voiceover, go to Audio. Once you're there, you'll see a few options: AI voice, upload, voice cloning, and voiceover. With the voiceover option, you can actually record your own voice directly in the tool and use that. You can also clone a voice if you want to use the voice cloning feature. And then there's the AI voice option as well, which is what we want. You can paste your script directly into the text field. Select your preferred language, in this case, English. Then scroll down. To choose your voice actor, there are quite a lot of voice options available. So browse through and pick whichever one fits the style that you want. I'm going to go with something random for this particular example, and then hit Generate. The voice generation doesn't take long at all. If you're not happy with the results, regenerate for better ones. And since this is also a full editor, you can increase or decrease the volume to however much you want, which is pretty cool. Now, the next part we need to move on to is image generation. Go to Image and then click Generate. Once you're inside this pop-up, you'll see the different image models available. You can see they have ByteDance's Seedream 4.5, Nano Banana Pro, Flux 2, and when you scroll over to All Models, you can see every option available: Google Imagen, Flux, and more. So you can look through and pick the one you want. In this case, I'm using Nano Banana Pro. Obviously, the aspect ratio should be set to 16:9, and then I'll paste in the first prompt like this, and then hit Generate. It doesn't take too long, but check out this result. The image looks really good. It nailed the parchment style perfectly, and the details look impressive. Let's try the second one as well, and see what results that gives us. Nano Banana Pro is already doing well for this particular niche, so you can use it to generate all your images. Check out this second image. The style, text, everything's on point. The prompt works perfectly, and the images are exactly right. So you can keep this going till you're done with the rest of your images. Once all of the images are ready, you'll notice all of your generated images are shown here. The channel we're modeling actually only uses the images for their videos, but we'll be leveling it up a bit by animating them. So what we're going to do is to click this. Pick the images that you want to use for your video. You can actually maximize it like this, and then either add it to the video directly if you're planning on sticking with images, or you can generate a video from it. Just click Generate, and it'll be added as the reference for video generation. As for the models, there's VO 3.1, Kling 2.5, and when you come over to All Models, you can see Kling 3 Pro, Kling 3 Standard, Minimax 2, and more. The model that you go with depends on your personal preference. I'm going to go with Kling 3 Pro. Just keep in mind the number of credits it costs, and then for duration, they have options from 3 to 8 seconds. Let's choose 8 seconds, then paste the video prompt. The results should be ready in a short while. This looks alright, as you don't really need a lot of movement in the videos. Something simple like this works perfectly, so keep this up for the rest of the clips. You'll notice that when you come to videos in your project, all of your assets will be shown right here. Any video clips you've generated will all be right here. In case you want to add anything to the timeline, just click on it and it will add that particular clip to the project. You can trim it to make it shorter depending on the narration. If you want to speed it up or slow it down, you can do that here as well. It's pretty straightforward, just like most other video editors. Now, one thing you'll notice is that there are some audio waves here, meaning this particular video clip has audio attached to it. You can turn off the audio by bringing the volume down to 0, just like this. Repeat this process to add the rest of your clips the same way. You can layer clips on top of each other, or even scale up and down. Like any other video editor, Veed also has a captions feature. So, in case you want to add one to the video, head over to Subtitle. It gives you options to generate captions for a specific clip, which is really impressive, or for the entire project. Let's do it for the entire project. As you can see, it's added the captions, and these are the available styles. You can change the style to something like this, or for this style of video, you can go with something clean and simple. There are quite a few styles to choose from, and if there's a mistake in the transcription, you can make changes to the text directly as well. There are also elements you can add, animated stickers, shapes, and more, right here in case you want to include them. Once the entire video is ready, go to Done and export at 4K or whichever resolution you prefer. You can choose to export the subtitles separately or burn them directly into the video. That's how easily you can create and export a video inside Veed. Now that the video is complete, it's time to generate the thumbnail. For that, you need to hit Generate Asset. Make sure you're on Generate Images and choose your model. I'll go with Nano Banana Pro once again. Paste in the prompt, make sure the aspect ratio is still set to landscape, and let's see the results. Check out this thumbnail. It looks perfect. You can actually use this right away without needing to make many changes. And just like that, you've created your first video using Veed with the help of Claude AI. You can use this same workflow for any other style of content as well, not just this niche. Anyway, if you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, and see you in the next one.